of dark faces tonight. I'm not a lesbian. I've been married 28 years, and if anything will make you want to be a lesbian. Yeah. Truth. A lot of knowing nods from the ladies out there. I see them. I had the power go out at my house the other day. Freaking Seco. 5 minutes after the power goes out, they send me a text. We noticed the power's out at your address. That's helpful. I've noticed as well. But don't worry, it's a scheduled outage. Like, what the hell is that? If it's a scheduled outage and you know that my power is going to go out, like, why don't you tell me 20 minutes beforehand so I can get important shit done? Saving my PlayStation game. Getting one last session in with my personal massager. Come on, I see you older ladies out here. You all know. When you get to be my age, that battery shit ain't working. 2 speeds? I need 10 speeds. 10 speeds isn't just for bikes, okay, ladies? You know. I come from a giant Italian family, except for my grandmother, who's Irish. Yeah. And, my grandfather got married in a time when being Italian and marrying an Irish woman was not a okay thing. We worry today about interracial black and white marriages, but there was a time when you could be white and still piss people off by getting married. So, my grandfather, he was like, listen, I don't want anybody knowing you're Irish, so we're going to say you're Italian. But, there were signs. She had bright red hair, freckles all over. She drank beer with her cereal every morning for breakfast. The little leprechaun she had chained up in the basement did not help her case. At all. Okay? And I have my mom. She's a whole other issue. I had to take her the other day to the doctor because she's having a procedure done. She's having a hysterectomy, and there's all this surgical shit. And my sister, she's a physician's assistant, right? She usually takes my mom to this stuff because she knows the right questions to ask and what to say. But she had to work, so my mom brought her comic daughter. Yeah, it was fun. I had my own questions, right? Like, will my mom continue to wander after she gets spayed? Will she continue to attract men from miles around after I have her spayed? And my most important question is, will she finally stop licking herself? I'm tired of hitting the button on that electric collar to stop it. As I get older, I'm finding I'm annoyed by things that other people would be like, it's not even a thing, right? So one of my biggest annoyances lately is the phrase, winner, winner, chicken dinner, right? Like, I know it's stupid and petty, but I'm allowed to be, right? But I think to myself, like, chicken is like the cheapest meat out there, right? Like, if I'm gonna win something, like, I want to win a filet mignon, a nice lobster with, garlic buttery sauce, a baby panda, something we don't eat every day. And, I think we should eat more of the animals, right? I went down to Grand Turk and on a cruise, and I took this, we took this bus tour. And they had these donkeys, right? Just wild donkeys everywhere. And I said to the tour guy, and I was like, hey, what's with all these wild donkeys just wandering around? He's like, well, we're an island, and about 200 years ago, we brought these donkeys as a sustainable food source. We let them run free so that anybody could, cull them and eat them. But it turns out nobody in the Grand Turk wants to admit to eating ass. Yeah. And speaking of other animals that I think we should eat, I've had this bird flying into my living room window for like 2 days now, right? And I figured this bird's got, another day of thump, thump, thump before he's dead, right? And it's a fresh kill, no cars hit it, it's not dirty or nothing. I mean, I don't know what Robin tastes like, but I'm pretty sure Batman does. I'm Clarice Kentwood, everyone. Thanks for listening.